Hey, English 10, how are you? Um, Gosh, it seems like forever since I've talked to you, and but here we are. We are embarking on distance learning, and I'm making this video in an empty classroom, and it's actually kind of sad. I do miss you, and I would love nothing more than to have this classroom full of students and full of you guys, and we'd be talking about mice and men and doing all kinds of things. I want us back in school. Hopefully by May 4th, that's going to happen. And so, I'm trying to stay as positive as possible that's going to happen. That we're going to finish the year together in school, and that's how we got to go forward. But at the same time, we also have to work and deal with reality. And we talked about that those couple days before we left. Um, that our reality, it is what it is right now, and distance learning is happening, and you're going to get through it. You're going to be fine, and I'm here to help. So I think throughout all of this, one thing that we have to keep in mind, and I think this is going to be a key component to making distance learning successful, is communication. And so that's what I kind of want to go over and talk about here with you is ways that we can communicate with you, how I'm going to let you know and let you know when things are happening. So in Schoology, so in the English 10 course page for Schoology, there's a folder here called English 10 Distance Learning Information that I want to just go over. So if we let's click on that and open that up. And the first thing here is a PDF of contact information, how to get a hold of me. And so my availability is going to be the same as school. So 8 a.m. to 3:30, I will be available to you. If you email me, if you call me, if you text me through Remind or whatever, I may not get back to you right away, but I promise I will get back to you. Okay. If it's after 3:30, if it's later and you call or if you message me, I might not get back to you till the next day. So just keep that in mind. Appointments, we certainly can do that. If you feel like you need a phone call, if you need me to call you, we need to talk. Person to person. If we need to talk, email me and we can definitely set up a time for that. Okay, that's not a problem. If you do call me, or if you do need to, you're going to call the Grand Rapids High School school number, and you put in my extension, and the call will get forwarded to me, and we'll go from there. I will be using Remind quite a bit, so hopefully you have signed up for that. I will be using Remind to send out messages of when new content is available and up on Schoology and ready to go. Some of it will be introducing some new information, some new content, some chapters that we're reading up for of Mice and Men and whatnot. And so you can text me back through Remind, and I will get back to you. So that's one option as well. You can also do good old-fashioned email. There's my email address, so you can certainly feel free to email me or message me in Schoology. Okay, so this is contact information and ways to get a hold of me. First hour and sixth hour, here are pages for signing up for Remind. So if you have a parent or if you as a student were not able to sign up for Remind on those days that we were in school last week, if you click on it, again, first hour, this is a link to sign up for Remind, and this is a PDF of instructions to sign up for Remind. And sixth hour, you have the same thing. There's a link and there's a PDF of instructions to sign up. This is that distance learning tips and advice that we did on the last day before going away from school for planning for distance learning and getting ready for it. But that's here for you if you need to go through it and just kind of refresh your memory of how this thing works, some of the best ideas and best practice for getting through distance learning. Okay, so we're going to be working down, this for the time being. We're going to be working down here in this of Mice and Men folder, and we were working on things. We were getting ready to start the book right before this all happened, and so none of this is available yet, but it'll start on Monday. Is we have a folder for each chapter of the book, chapter 1 through 6. There's a date that you'll be working on that. So it's basically it's a week per chapter that you'll have to read and do a few assignments that go with that. So if we look at chapter 1 here, each hour you'll have Notes assignment, so first hour, make sure that you click on the first hour notes, and sixth hour, you click on sixth hour. You're going to have a couple different ways of reading this book. This first one is there's a PDF, and then there's questions that you would answer, bringing those into Notability, or and so you can read it on your iPad, answer the questions, submit the questions just like normal, or you can go to this Edpuzzle. If you click on the Edpuzzle, there'll be a video that that'll have the text, and it will be read to you. You just have to listen and follow along, and then there'll be questions embedded throughout the video for you to answer. So you're going to be doing those things. There'll be a short quiz at the end, and that's kind of that's how each chapter will be laid out. And of course, as we go through this, things might change. I might add a discussion question that we answer, and that we can talk about some things that are happening in the book. But for the time being, we're going to ease into things, and we're just going to kind of take things slow here to start, and maybe we add something later on. As far as what's coming up, in my class, you guys should be used to this. Over on the side in the upcoming tab is you're going to find I will have what we're doing each week. Okay, Monday through Friday will be there. So this is your weekly snapshot of things. And then in the class calendar, if you click on this, it says April 2020 distance learning. Here is the entire month of April laid out, planned out, of what is happening on each day and when things are due and all of that good stuff, all the way to May 1st. Okay, so you have a month view of things, and then in the upcoming tab you have your weekly and daily kind of view of class content and when things are due. So pay attention to that. Again, I will be posting videos probably at the beginning of each week, kind of introducing each chapter of Mice and Men, talking about things to look for, key things that will be happening. And then later on, maybe later in the week, I'll post another short video just talking about the things that did happen, as we get closer to have read and finished that chapter and so forth. So in closing, I think the big thing is just stay positive. You're going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. We're all going to be okay. We're going to get through this, but stay positive. Don't let school stress you out. I know that you're going to have 6 other classes besides mine to worry about. You're going to feel like you're just getting inundated with all kinds of videos and messages and all kinds of things. Just relax. Take it one day at a time. Don't let this stress you out too much. All right? Know that I am here to help, and that if you need to contact me, contact me. I will get back to you. I will help you out. We can talk about it. We can figure it out. Okay? And the last thing is that you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of your friends. Okay? I think now more than ever, that's something that we have to keep in the forefront are those things. Take care of each other. And if we do that, school's going to be fine. Everything else is going to be fine. Let's stay positive, and let's keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully we finish out the school year here together. All right, English 10, good luck, and I'll be in touch.